say. No, not at the moment.
Get to work.
Yeah. Well then, I see how it can be. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Noble Vlogs. Today we are going to be getting haying equipment ready. Our alfalfa is going to be pretty tall and it's getting ready to cut. So Dad and James, they are going to be working on one of our rakes right now, putting all new bearings in the wheels of the rake. And I am going to be getting my windrower ready. It's kind of blocked by everything, but it's right there, right in front of the combine. So I gotta get quite a bit of this stuff moved out of the way. It looks like 2 pickups and a tractor and sprayer and tractor and planter. I hope you guys enjoy today's video and stay tuned. This equipment, and it still isn't ready to be moved yet. Where the heck am I gonna put these? Honestly, I don't even know. Maybe in the bean head? That might be a good spot. Now she's ready. What are you doing? So these are wheel hubs off of one of our V rakes, and we're taking the bearing, or replacing the bearings, and then these silver, I call them races or whatever, to keep the bearing in place. Well, every time you change one, you want to clean them out to make sure there's no gunk or whatever, like old grease or metal particles or whatever. And so most guys would use like brake cleaner or a parts washer, but this is pretty much our parts washer. So this is actually gasoline, and I'm just dipping it in and then taking this brush right here and just kind of going in here, trying to get all the grease and stuff so Dad and I can get these races out, put the new races in, and the bearings. So while James is doing that, I need to go ahead and get the oil draining out of the engine here. And while that's draining, I have got to do some maintenance work on the header. As you can see, holes wearing down in the turtles. This is supposed to be flush. There's not supposed to be missing metal there. And then we gotta change the knives. So lots of work to do.
comparison here. This is the used side. This is the new side. Check this out. Look here. Look at that. And that is sharp. That's just from sand rubbing on it and just chewing that metal away. But I'll go through what all this is. So first, obviously these are the knives. You got two of them, one for either side. This is the main piece. This is what everything goes onto. This is the turtle, because it's a turtle shell. So the knives go on either end, here and here. These are the bolts that are used. They slide up into here, and it's held in there by that, because it looks like a bolt, or it looks like a nut. This has like a bolt or bolt nut head on it, so then that bolt can't move. But the smooth piece here is so that this knife can move back and forth, can swivel in there, so that if you do happen to run into, say, a gopher mount or anything, that knife will break away rather than just break off. So bolt goes in with the knife, and then you use these nuts. They are oval shaped, you can tell. They're oval shaped, that's how they tighten down. And the nut holds this, the nut protector down. Call them nut protectors because they protect your nuts. And then lastly, we got 4 of these bolts. They hold it down, they hold the turtle down onto this. So, but yeah, this one is obviously chewed up, but not compared to some of the other ones. This basically just has a hole here, a hole here, and this is actually cracked. Oh, this is actually broke. Yeah, we need new turtles. One down, 9 more to go. Got 3 of them in. But the oil is pretty much drained out of the engine, so now I'm gonna start pouring it back in. And then we gotta move this and get the start getting the gearboxes for the tires. They got oil in them too, and so we're gonna change that too. Final drives are draining, and there may or may have not been a little bit of pressure in them. Just a little bit. Now the last thing that needs to be done for, well, today, not quite done with the windrow yet, but we needed to drain the cutter bar oil, which the cutter bar is just where the turtles sit, and there's hydraulic oil in there, so it keeps the bearings lubricated in there and they don't go out. And how we drain it is, got a little plug right here. It's actually a sight glass to see if your oil is at the proper level or not. But we actually pull that plug and the oil is going to start draining, and we actually have to park the windrow on a side hill so that the oil flows this way, and we're gonna have it sit overnight, and in the morning we will put oil back into it. It is the next day now, and the cutter bar is completely drained out, so got to put the sight glass plug back in, and I'll take it up to the shed and start pouring oil into it. So how we get oil back into the cutter bar is I'm gonna open up this door, and this breather tube right here, you're going to pour the oil down into the tube, which goes down into the cutter bar. There's another breather tube over there, and it's too small for you to get a funnel down into it and get it to go. So that's why this side has a bigger one. Dad and I had gotten one of the turtles on the ends. Got it replaced. This one right here. There was a shield up on top there covering that gearbox. It's just right here. So that needs to be poked back in. But this one should be a lot easier compared to that one over there, just because it doesn't have that gearbox or that dry shaft coming down. It just has this this piece on top of the turtle. James brought his rake up here, and they're putting in the bearings for the tires. How's that going?
About got it.
How many more you got left?
The other side.
We got the other turtle on and putting everything in the shed now, because there is some rain coming. I hope it gets us. We really need it. So let's get this in the shed. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Windrower is almost ready. One rake is completely finished. This side's done for the wheels, tires, and still got balers to work on. We got 2 round balers and a square baler, a big square baler. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe if you want to. Comment down below what you liked about the video, what you want to see. I always like hearing from you guys, seeing the likes and subscribes. It always brings a smile to my face. So I hope you guys stay tuned for the next video to come. See ya!